Hello everyone, this is Red Silvers and welcome back to Let's Play Hyrule Warriors. Once again we are on the hard mode Skulltulas grind. Today we're going to start the Ganondorf storyline. Now, like the Linkle stages, I'm not entirely sure if it actually requires that you use the Great Swords, because it just says Ganondorf, but we're going to use them anyway. And actually, we're going to just go ahead and use Girahim with his level 3. I don't know why I said level 3, he only has level 2 weapons. But we'll use Girahim with the right fairy. And I think we'll use Skull Kid for our third one, just to have somebody with a better weapon along. Just taking the Zant roll. They're all Dark Element. We'll get people caught up soon now that we've got access to farming stages. Alright, so we have to blank imprison monsters, blank, and defeat 2 blank before they join up. So basically we have to free the imprisoned monsters when they show up. And then at the end of the stage, bosses come in. If we take too long to fight them, they're going to team up, and it's going to be a thing. You know, I didn't even look to see what the Ganondorf costume we got last video was, either. Their allies are going to go do their thing. I kind of like this idea that these monsters either are just the wild monsters that would normally be here, or they were Sia's monsters, and now Ganondorf's coming to subdue them. Amusingly enough, I think that Girahim's in the slot that Zant normally takes. I'm not sure. This is part of why I do this in free mode, just to spice it up a little bit. Come and take care of these Lizafos. So it's the imprisoned monsters are on the map. They're the yellow on the map, but I think last time I was here I just kind of ignored them. Most of the keeps are still blocked off for now. There are Beamos all over this keep. Okay, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for when they go after those monsters. Oh yeah, there's the prison guard, so he can come over this way. Like, if you wait long enough, then they just join the enemy team, and I probably did that just to defeat them last time. I do like where they have the stuff like this, and it's optional the first time you play through the stage, and then they link it to the Skulltulas, so later on you have to do these objectives that maybe you didn't do the first time through. There, that part's done. Took out all the prisons. So now you just focus on the story shenanigans until we get to the bosses. Once again, we got statues all over the place here. Or they're acting like the fight's almost over, even though half the keeps on the map are still sealed. It's like the alternate timeline where Skull Kid joined the villains. I'll come in and take a pot shot at a Lizafos. Why not? As I say, like, I'm waiting for these other keeps to open up now, and then actually, yeah, you keep going for that keep. Like Girahim, you can come up here. Skull Kid can just come grab this one over here. I wanted to say this keep was trapped and you were going to get stuck in it, but I think that happens in the story when you come back as the heroes and you trap Girahim. I don't think it happens to you. Skull can just continue along toward there. I don't have to worry about heart pieces or heart containers in this one. But the chest is probably going to spawn here anyway. just continue on and like just keep taking the keeps in order, I guess. This one almost got taken out. I don't actually care if the keep gets taken, I'm just amused that it's that close. That gate's gonna open eventually for us. Alright, go ahead and head on up, Skull Kid. All the air foes came out to play. Definitely take out them. We're locked in here now, but we'll get it out. We'll get out. That's why I sent Skull Kid up here, so he could be the one to tank it all with the stronger weapons. Okay, I think it's just about boss time now. Yep, Dodongo. I'm gonna go get on immediately while we wait for the others to spawn in, because the others are coming too. You mean the beast is no match for me? I'm gonna whoop his butt. I mean, I'll tell him to come down here. I don't know if we have to do that, but... I'm surprised that the other two haven't spawned in yet. Now, if he'd be nice and give me drops, like if any of these bosses give me drops, it's always nice. Okay, maybe Goma doesn't come out until after the Dodongo's dead. Maybe it's time, but that seems a little too close. Goma's way on the other side of the map, though. Which is part of why I didn't originally want to run everybody down to the same place. Manhandler. The Manhandler is going to be right by me, but Goma is going to charge across the map. So I'm going to go deal with Goma. And then once he's down, we should be able to go get the Skulltula. Even without Yan and Manhandler. In fact, you're still kind of down here. Why don't you come here? In anticipation. Can I take out Goma in one cycle? Oh, that's a painful looking one. Hey, we got a silver Goma drop. I'll take it. Okay, and now Girahim is down here in position. Let me send the other two to go get Manhandler. I think it's in the prison here. Whoop. Behind the wall of vines that only exists to be a barrier to that Skulltula, and for no other reason, because you can't get here without the boomerang. Not the oasis. Thank you. Is Manhandler gonna be nice and go down? Pretty sure if I get the break, I can do this one in one cycle because Skullkid has the weapon to do it. It's just a matter of if I can get that last bit in there, which I didn't. That's okay. He's gonna be nice and open back up for me. You give me a good drop. You gave me a drop too. Good. Ganondorf reminds me of my Lord Demise. May his reign never cease. Skip ahead through the victory pose there. Level 1 weapons is kind of a... whatever. Wait. There we go. Like, nobody wants a butterfly parasol. And even the weapons that are level 2s are good. Okay. Got Goma acid and that dust and those claws. Those are all good things. This picture is almost done. Alright, March of the Demon King. Oh yeah, let's see the costume here. That one's not too bad. We'll wear that one for a bit. And who should we bring? Do Ravio. He's got his hammer skill he's working on. And yeah, we'll do Midna. Okay, looks like our allies are going to be doing story stuff first. Defeat all blank. So this is probably the most obscure hint. But it's actually something we did when we were here in the first round. Why are you playing this song of all the songs you could play? Okay, so later on in the map, Impa's gonna show up, and she does the whole bit where she's like, where there's a bunch of copies of Impa, and a bunch of them use the Naginata, and one uses the Giant's Blade. And so you have to defeat all of them, which means you have to defeat all the fakes, because until you defeat the fake, if you defeat the real one, then the fakes all vanish and you can't defeat it. So you defeat all the ones with the Naginata. And then you defeat the real Impa. I do feel like in combat you don't really see the difference in the color of this outfit. Okay, so I have to go rescue them. If I remember right, when I was here in Legend mode, first time, I was trying to get the heart piece and Lana kept getting away and I had to keep reloading the stage. Also, I love that she sealed the keep, but she didn't really seal it, she just sealed one door. Like, it's not really a trap. There's not really a rhyme or reason why I pick some of the characters I pick sometimes. I just picked Ravio because we haven't used him in a bit. Although he's one of the next level 3 weapons I'm going to try going after, because we got to go to the lower world map soon. Can I go up this way? Yeah. Oh, look at the Goron summoner with the little crown. I don't remember seeing that. Yeah, we can juke our way over to go save Bidna. While I work on that, Rob, we'll switch to Ravio, and he can take care of whoever he's down there fighting. Yeah, like, this is a weird song choice to play throughout the whole level, because the normal stage music in this stage is one of the best songs in the game. Why wouldn't you play it? Or the alternative theory song that plays during the showdown with Sia, that's also a great song. Instead you play this song that sounds like it's the end of the stage, like when you're going to face off with the commander at the end. There's a certain irony that Midna is taking the role of Zant in this stage. I do appreciate too, like this stage, they had to write this with the expectation that characters from the other worlds have all gone home. So it's just, you know, Lana, Impa, Zelda, and Link are the only ones around. So what's interesting is it could have been to have like this big showdown with Ganondorf where you're fighting everybody. Like, part of the idea is that because you sent those characters back, they're not here to defend against this attack. Okay, well, let's see here. You have a Naginata, so I can defeat you. Not you. So where's the rally captain so I can get rid of him? Oh, I guess he's right there on the map if I was paying attention. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed off that the Impa had different weapons last time I was here, but that was more of like, you could do this to get extra Impa drops, but this time it's mandatory. Because again, we're taking these little things that were little minor things you could do and making them into the basis of the Skulltula. Which is part of why those things stand out when I'm replaying these stages. It's like, oh yeah, I remember something about this. Yeah, you have a Naginata. I don't actually know if this is set to always be in the same location. Okay, hang on. This imp has an Aginata, so we're fine. I want to go get that rally captain so that he doesn't make my life miserable later. I don't care about the messenger, though. I do think it's silly that they can go to a keep that you own and that counts. Like, you'd think that, realistically, you know, the enemy wandering into your base would not count as a call for reinforcements. Okay, how's this Impa doing? There's so many Impas still. I feel like this is more Impas than we saw last time. Okay, you have a Naginata, so we can take you. Okay, what's the one down here in my face? So if I had to guess one that was going to end up being the real one. Looks like another Naginata. And now Impa's getting fired up and she's messing me up. Oh, there's another stage kind of like the Sia stages where we're fighting Gorons and we have monsters on our side and it feels wrong. Okay, we have a 50-50 shot of the next Impa being the right one. I think that the one in the East Keep is going to be the real one, since that's where the messenger went. Oh, I wanted to go south there. No, this one has the blade. Okay, so that's the real Impa. So let's go take off this other one. Like, it's a subtle enough change. If you're not worried about trying to take on all of them, you might not even notice it. but I think it's a nice touch. Now these impas are kind of messing us up though. I'm glad this isn't a stage where we have to worry about how much damage we're taking. You're just done. Goodbye. See, now we just have the Giant's Blade Impa left. Honestly, that's a trick they could have used in other stages with characters that have more than one weapon. They don't really use that. I said the closest we get to shenanigans like that is stuff in some of the later maps where you see different characters using Link's sword or stuff like that. Okay, I'm pretty sure that the Skulltulas is going to end up there, inside the temple, which makes sense because it just opened up. Okay. I need to keep in mind Lonza do her shenanigans where she splits. I say the Skulltula's like, yeah, it's right there. Alright, now it's just like take out Lana as quickly as we can here. I ran into the stupid box and got stunned. Okay. Now there's 3 Lanas. And I'm a very angry Ganondorf. There will be no sleep. Yeah, like not having to go after the heart pieces and the stuff now. Makes it easy because we can just get in here and just jump on him right away. Get all the Lana drops that we want. So this has been a very good stage for Lana drops, a very good stage for Impa drops. If not for the fact that they both have better stages to farm, this wouldn't be a bad one. Yeah, it's not a bad costume. I'm just not entirely sure what the color scheme is supposed to be off the top of my head. Also, I think part of the reason why the weapon drops are bad is because I haven't been using the potion, but that's okay. I'll get all those hairbands and all those Lana clips. Look at how close this picture is coming to being done. Alright, let's just jump right into Hyrule Field. This one's a bit of a doozy, I remember this. Bring Ravio again, because he didn't do a lot last time, and we'll bring Zant, because he sat it out for a bit. Alright, defeat blank before she enters blank, and defeat blank and blank a combined total of 4 times. So, first thing is we have to stop Impa at the beginning, which we have to do that anyway, because she goes to the Fairy Fountain. She wrecks our army. And then we have to defeat Link and Zelda a bunch of times. So basically just beat up everybody has kind of been the theme the last couple levels here. And again with the music. I'm not entirely sure why Zant is not targetable right now, but... Oh, because he's off doing his own shenanigans. Link's got morale going on. Luckily, I'm Dark Element, which is going to help with Link and Impa and Zelda. Okay, well, he's down. I'm not actually sure if that counts as one of the 4 times. There's a lot of stuff going on over here. I guess Ganondorf needs to go and help out Zant, because he's supposed to be advancing. And he's just standing around. I don't know what you're over here doing, Zan, but like, get on it. Get on with it. I don't even know why he wants to go up to that path anyway. Go, Zan, go! No, don't stop and beat up one guy. Like, go. Like, Zant, you don't need to sit here and fight these guys. You can just go, buddy. I promise you, it's okay. I have no idea where Zant's going now. Keep going, Zant. You don't have to stop. Like, I promise you, it's fine. You can just walk. Yeah, get your butt up there. No, don't turn around. No. The leashing on this Zant is a little ridiculous. Okay. I don't know what that actually accomplished for us in terms of the level, but we have more Gorons we can beat up here, I guess. Okay, this is Ravio's moment to go deal with Impa. Like, sorry Impa, but you're not gonna get over there at all. It's not happening. I'm still not entirely sure why at this point we opened that path. Okay, I guess it's open now, but like... Okay, now that should be playable. That actually was in the correct slot to be that. Okay, Link is back. We go beat up him in a moment. I mean, I was like, don't you want this keep for the heart piece that you've already taken? Now that I go after Link. I do want to try and keep them both out of the allied phase. Ganondorf, you're supposed to be chasing down these guys that are moving. After bases. And Rabio, you come and try and distract Zelda. I don't think it's gonna work, but go try. At the very least, I can switch over once I beat up Link enough. Okay, so I'm gonna count that as 2. Let's go jump on Zelda for a bit. So I don't want to defeat her too fast because I want Link to come back before I take her out, which... maybe. Okay, yeah, Link's gonna get back up, which is what I'm going for. Okay. Okay. Link's already bolting toward my base. I don't want him to get there. Once Link gets to my base, he starts wrecking the place. So making it go as long as I can without him being there will help. Again, I'm kind of waiting for Zelda to get up again. Oh yeah, he's attacking this keep now. Okay, Zelda's back up, so now I don't have to worry about taking on Link. Make sure Ravio's on top of her. Okay, is this going to count as 4, or does it only count after they team up? Oh, we got saboteurs up here, that's why. We want to take them out really quick. Okay, well, Ganondorf's up there. I think the base is okay unless Link and Zelda both jump up there. But I'm not seeing the Skulltula pop up yet. And I'm not seeing Link pop up yet. Okay, there. Speaking of the devil, there's Link. But I just didn't want to take Zelda out and end the stage and then have... Link not be up and end the stage. Okay. Okay, that should count as the 4th time. I'm gonna head up to that keep. There's the Skulltula, it's up here. Then I gotta immediately go take on Link because my base is not gonna last very long. If I can take him out before Zelda gets up, even better. As soon as he gets into my base, he's going to start attacking it with the Triforce, which I don't want. So close. Okay. A little close to the wire there. I don't know if we get drops every time we took Link and Zelda out there, but... beat them up enough times that we could take the Triforce. Hope we feel good about that. And just that little batch has gotten Ganondorf a bunch of experience too. Nope, just one drop from each of them. That's kind of annoying, but... Manhandler face! Alright, very productive. So we're gonna stop here. Next time we're gonna go do something special for our 100th video. So thank you for sticking with me for this long if you have. Definitely a huge project here, but I'm glad people are enjoying it. So come back next time to see what I've got planned. And until next time, this has been Red Silvers. Have yourself a great night.